So, welcome back to Orthodoxy Podcast. We've been talking about habits that outlast January, and so far we've talked a lot about goals and counterproductivity of goal setting, as it were, if we focus so much on them. So, we want to talk about another aspect of habits and how we can get ourselves to be more consistent with our habits. And before that, I will say something. Mastery or consistency is first a function of repetition than it is a function of perfection. Okay. So when you repeat things unconsciously, your muscles, your brain muscles, your physical muscles, no matter, depending on the part of your body you use actively, learn. They have a memory, and this is proven biologically. They have a memory and they learn that thing. So you discover if you lift a particular weight today and it's very heavy, by the time you do it 2 or 3 times over, it becomes lighter. Your muscles learn, they adapt, and there's a phenomenon for that. They expand and adapt to that particular pressure that you're putting on them. So repetition creates more consistency than striving for perfection. Okay, and this is a very strong point. I didn't even write this down. Okay, so repetition creates consistency. It leads faster to mastery than trying to perfect at the first or second or third trial. Okay, and something I talked about last year that I want to reemphasize again is, instead of trying to build a whole new habit every new year, I want to read 100 books this year. Instead of doing that, which is not feasible, it cannot work for you. Based on your schedule, you can't even read 100 books in a whole year. You can't even read 50 books in a year. You know how tight it is for you. So you can start with finding how you can do something you're already doing and add something else that you want to start doing with it. For example, like I said in the earlier podcast, before you eat, which you eat in the morning, I would read a chapter of the Bible. Or before I sleep, I will read at least a verse. I will read one verse before I sleep. My Bible will be on my pillow, and I will read one verse before I sleep. That way I know I must sleep, and then instead of sleeping immediately, because my Bible is on my bed, which I see is visible to me, I can see it, so I will remember it. So I read that verse before I sleep. That way, I am not trying to create a whole new schedule. I'm just trying to infuse new things into my already existing schedule, something my brain has learned to work with. Most times we've done things so much that you don't even think about these things when you do them. You don't think about them. You do them subconsciously because you've done them over and over. Just like when your phone, you receive a text notification, you subconsciously pick up your phone to check. You don't even think about it because you've done it over and over. And your mind has subconsciously adapted to that action of picking your phone to check it. The same way, if you try to create a whole new system that is different from that, it will be difficult to stick with. So you find how you can do something you're already doing and do something you want to do while doing what you're already doing. Okay, especially if there are good things you're already doing. I'm reading, I have a time I read. So I say, instead of trying to say, I'll read one book every day, I find the time I read, if I read every day, and say, okay, this time I read maybe my academic books, I will take out 10 minutes or 15 minutes and read one page in this new book. That way, I'm not creating a whole new schedule. All right. And that's the main point for today. We talked about repetition, and we talked about finding a way to incorporate new things into existing routines. And that works. That easily works and can work anywhere, anytime, no matter the habit you're trying to build. All right. So I'll see you in the next episode where we'll talk about something very interesting. So do do subscribe, do share so that other people can get to see what is happening here and learn a few things. If there are other ideas you have, do share in the comment section too. And I would also love to read your comments. Thank you.